happy birthday to me. I'm 16 now. So, to celebrate, I'm going to show you guys some cringe stuff from 2018. I got both of these in 2018, and I got this one early 2018 and this one later, I believe. And I never finished either of them. Ignore the redness, my camera's weird. We're gonna look at this one first, because I got it first. I'm gonna skim through a lot. I'm not gonna show every page because I only have 10 minutes to record this. So here, there are a lot of clustered comics in this, because I didn't have a clue about what composition was back then, I guess. I guess I used to think more of it as animation or storyboards or whatever. Even though I thought I was making a comic, I was really making a storyboard. So we have 2 druids from Voltron. This whole thing is filled with Voltron stuff, and this one's a boy and this one's a girl. How do we tell? Because the girl has a flower. That's all the differences between them. The girl has a flower, and the boy doesn't. And essentially the story is, the boy wanted to go to the ball, but he didn't have a date, and he didn't want to be lonely. It turns out the girl didn't have a date either. So they go to the ball together, and she just kisses a guy that she just met, because that's logic. And then we have Kova, the Altean cat. The anatomy and perspective is garbage here. Granted, everything is in the sketchbook, so on the other side of that page we have a little Kova. He's seen things. Then we have my old persona / fursona. Her name is Amber, and this is a very uncomfortable pose. I don't like how I directioned the chest for this way, even though she's supposed to be leaning that way. Or not leaning, but like, it should be pointing this way, because her back is that way. So the front should be this way, but they're both that way, because young me sucked. This pose as a whole looks uncomfortable, and I can't tell if that's the belly or the arm. And then we have one of my earlier attempts at shading, not my first. I mean, one of my earlier attempts at good shading, like logical shading, and not the shade everywhere around everything and have no light source at all. Granted, this one doesn't have much of a light source either, because there's light behind his head, even though it should be dark down there. But yeah, the ears are so high up, and the eyes are so wonky. But I tried, I guess. And then we have an Umbreon OC. Her name is Moon, and she wears a bandana, because that's cute. This Shiro looks like the Fallout guy. And then we have an edgy My Little Pony OC named Silent Feather. Yeah. And then we have me being very rude and mocking the way some OCs are made. These are not anyone's OCs in particular. I was just being rude and making fun of exaggerated tails and wings on everything and piercings on everything. And yeah, I was being very rude. And then we have a cat and a dog, and they're just staring into space. Then we have a headshot that I kind of just forgot about. Oh boy, the ears are so high up. Why did I not see that was wrong? The ears are so... The face is okay, the hair is okay. The ears are not. His jaw ends like right here, I think. So imagine this thing opening its mouth. Yeah. And on the other side, I quote-unquote fixed that, the weird, the cat thing, I quote-unquote fixed it, but it still has wings, and they're stupid and crystal, and they're non-functional. They just exist for no reason, and they're inconvenient at best. So, I didn't really fix it. I just drew it in my style, I guess. And then we have a crack OC princess name tag. She is the princess of name tags. She writes names. She wears name tags. She has name tags all over the place. And name tag. Then we have a comic that I actually redrew. Here's the old one. It has Sendak and Lance. And this arm is disgusting. This face is disgusting. That face is disgusting. In this thing, I tried making it glorious, and it wasn't glorious, and it still is not glorious. And then we have a very terrible disgusted face. That's not how disgusted faces work. He looks like he's about to pass out and vomit simultaneously. And then up here is the redraw. I did it in 2020. It's a lot fainter because I used to draw by like just pressing hard, and I didn't sketch stuff. Here I do sketch stuff, so it's a lot finer here. So yeah, it's the same thing with better wording, a much better gasp. It's more beautiful now, and so is that sneer on Lance. And then we have a much better anime scene as well with. I guess I dropped a pencil on it, but yeah. And then we have a much better disgusted face because he just does not look amused compared to this one. I don't know what he's supposed to be feeling there. And then I used to be on a Voltron amino, and I drew this Lotor dancing with a blanket. I think I was supposed to be doing a redraw of some person, but I didn't redraw it very well. But he was dancing with a blanket because yeah. And he has the split lips. Why did I do that? Oh yeah, we have a Warriors OC. So her name is Dawnflight. She was for a roleplay, and so she wasn't initially supposed to be a leader, but then she got appointed as deputy, and then the leader like died or something, so she kind of got forced into the leader position, even though she was just supposed to be your average warrior cat. And then we have like a Blood Clan one for that version of the story, I guess. It wasn't Blood Clan, it was Fear Clan. His name is Ashen. Edgy boy, likes to suffocate mice. Okay, wow. It would be a lot more convenient to just snap its neck with your jaws, right? And just eat it on the spot. Like, sure, you might be edgy and bleeding, I guess, but still. And that's that. That was a mock of sheep. I saw a fat sheep painting, so I mocked it. And this one was a multimedia sketchbook. So I tried drawing in marker. It bled through, and so I sketched on it because happy accident, I guess. And then here we have a thing. We have a Temmie, very terrible perspective, very long Temmie. I redrew it in 2020. So much more majestic and beautiful and perfect compared to this one. Okay, it's not perfect, but it's definitely better. And we have Markova, because I just liked that cat, I guess. Here we have some Link Universe stuff, because I actually used this sketchbook after years of being empty. I started using it again last year, though. I haven't drawn in it in a while, a long while. And then we have some stick figure characters. There are two of them, Bat and Ave. And I used to want to code a game on Scratch with these guys, and I never did. I just noticed there were some redraws over here. That's nice. Yeah, I had some others too, but I never used them. And we have this. Swag? Cash money, I guess? Angie Legend. Show. Okay, thank you. And then I redrew that one thing from The Office, but with 4. It's beautiful. And then we have a bird creature I made. And that's gonna be, even though there's so much more, I'm not gonna show it because I don't have time. Thank you for coming to my birthday party. Bye-bye.